Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number, it's actually episode number 151 of Pro NoCoders Office Hours. I'm your host, Tonya. We're here with members Thomas, Brittany, and Ben, and my Kim, and our special guest, Chiol. And we are going to get started in just a moment, but if this is your first time tuning into Office Hours, what it is we invite our members on our Zoom call, we broadcast it live, and we invite them to ask us any bubble questions that they have, and we do our best to answer. We can't promise answers because nobody knows everything, but we promise you won't suffer alone as you're trying to get those bubble bugs squashed and those features built. So we'll get started right now. I think, Brittany, you are here with questions, so I'll let you go ahead and take over.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and share it saying.
Sure.
Okay, so my question is here. So basically I've already set up, I wanted to do kind of like what you had on your.
Yeah, we're copying Canvas because it's brilliant. Yes. Yeah, for sure.
So I think the only thing I have left to do on this is, so I'm going to show you how I have it set up. I just need the logic on how to get like the Visa, MasterCard, or whatever, the input that they have here. Sure. I have a box there, but I don't have anything in there yet. So I just don't know. I just put in here current user, Stripe credit card brand. That's all I have.
That's right. And then that's, oh wait, no, that's not correct. So right now the credit card brand doesn't have a picture associated with it. So what you have to do is go ahead and put that image in a group. Just group it.
Okay.
And then the group is going to be, I believe it's of type, yeah, group card.
So this is a group here, but I don't know if I should.
That group should be of type text, I think, the one that's around the image.
Okay. I have to figure, is this the same? Am I already in the group? Oh, no. How do I get to the parent group here? I thought it was down here.
Yeah, it is. So scroll up. It's the first one.
Okay.
Right now it's set to be a user. You need to change the text.
The text. Okay.
And then now you want to set it to what you had in the image. You want it to be the current user's Stripes brand. And then click the more button. And just in case, we're going to want to do it lowercase.
Okay.
There you go. And then what we want to do in the image is conditionally. So go ahead and clear that out. And then do you have images to use for MasterCard and Visa, or do you need to go and snag those on Google?
Yeah,
Images?
I'll probably need this so I would just probably like go, that's what I was trying to do. Just save these, find one and save it, right?
You're going to want to find the best ones to do it. I might be able to snag them off of Canvas. I know Canvas doesn't own them, but yeah, so go into the conditionals. And your first condition will be when parent group's text is, and then MasterCard lowercase.
Okay.
And then click out and then select the property to change the image source. And then you're going to upload the image there as a static image.
Okay, got it.
And that's how you do it for each one.
Okay. What are all the potential? Well, I guess I can look that up myself.
Yeah, we can look at what Canvas has going on.
Okay,
So here we go.
I'll stop sharing.
No worries. We love Canvas. So if I go to the account page, come on, Bubble, you can do it.
Mhm.
Group and a card overlay. Card info. Where's the image? Nope, it's not it. I want this one. So here we go. It looks like 9. So we've got American Express,
Okay.
Visa.
I'm gonna quickly read it.
Sure, no worries.
Okay, Visa got it. MasterCard got it. Okay, Diners Club.
Yeah. Diners Club. Yeah, new credit cards to sign up for that you didn't even
Right.
know. And then I don't know what JCB is. They don't seem to have a image for it either.
Okay, I'll look at it. JCB.
For JCB, they just say this element isn't visible, basically.
Okay.
So. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Ben, you're up.
Hey.
Hey.
Cool. Share my screen. So this is my attempt at rebuilding the whole app in the new responsive. The new
I'm so proud of you. That's so awesome.
I even got to the point where I deleted the whole thing, the whole other app, and started again.
Oh my gosh. What?
To force myself to do it, because I knew otherwise I'd just keep going back to it.
Got it.
But a couple of questions. One is I'm doing your thing where I just put things down the page instead of stacking them on top of each other.
Good work.
But what I'm finding is when I do it now, there's such a delay on them going, oh, okay, we can go to the top, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean. Show me.
See on the right-hand side here, if I click on something in it, it starts down the bottom and goes up the top once it realizes the other one's hidden.
Oh, that's weird. Do you have an animation on the hidden?
Not on that, no, only on, where is that? That's not it. So I'd set the state, display the data, and animate the floating group, not the.
Got it.
Is there something I'm missing here?
Nope. I think that's probably a little bit of. It will, I mean, I'm sure they will improve on that because there's like hardly any delay at all. Like, can't even notice a delay when we're doing it in the old editor. I don't think you're doing anything wrong. Can you show me in the editor just some of those groups that are being hidden when they're collapsed?
Yep.
Has anyone else been playing with the new responsive engine? Know any tricks? Nope. No one.
Where's Eli?
Where's Eli? He's leaving. He's going on vacation at the moment, but he'll be around soon. So
Yeah, so is that right? Like stacked on top of each other like that, right? And then have it so that collapse when hidden,
and not animate the collapse. Yep, that's right. That looks right to me.
not animate the collapse, not animated.
Yep, and go back to the scroll down a little bit. No, in the editor.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Nope, I think that's right. I can't see anything that you're doing that would make that delay happen. So I'm wondering if on the forum anybody has mentioned it before. My guess
Okay.
is probably they have.
Alrighty, I'll jump on the forums and have a little look around.
Yeah, but good for you. I'm so impressed.
It's you've just got to hit that oh I get it moment before
You give up.
And now it's just like smashing it out, like it's taking no time to do anything.
That's awesome. I'm very glad to hear it. Very cool. Hey Thomas, are you back?
Hi, yeah, I don't have any questions, so.
Nope. Okay, I was just checking. All right, let's see. Adam, I think you were next.
Hi, so I was just wondering if anyone's ever dealt with upload care and how I start the process and how I make sure that it's like running smoothly in the app, because it just seems like its own language and universe, and I want to make sure that I'm implementing it the right way and the most efficient way.
Got it. What's made you choose upload care out of curiosity?
Just so that like my servers don't get bogged down. That's the reason. I actually Justin recommended a version of upload care. It was upload something, but I've just been kind of curious about trying to use things that don't store data in the app as much as possible, just because of the fact that it is a social media app. So it's like people are going to be, uploading a lot of photos and that kind of thing, and like profile photos and cover photos on every page, all of that.
Gotcha. So my experience with upload care hasn't been particularly great. I think they do what they do really well. I think that they are at least as expensive as using bubble storage. A lot of people like upload care because the upload options are nicer. Like it's a smoother interface for the user, which is great. But then we ended up in one of the apps that I'm using. We've been using upload care. We're trying to abandon it right now and recreate the experience for the user, just because they're doing their storage in AWS because they have huge files that they need to store. And they're just like, it was too expensive to stay with upload care, and then trying to hack around upload care was a huge hassle. But I don't have any outside of that. My experience with upload care would be through Callum, who's not here because it's in the middle of the night in the UK, but Callum has quite a bit of experience with trying to get upload care the where he wanted it as well. So
Great. And when is Callum usually on?
he makes it onto the Wednesday meetings, the morning meetings, Pacific time morning.
Okay.
So.
All right. Good to know. I appreciate it. And I mean, as far as another thing with upload care that was interesting was, like, remember I asked about video cropping. It seemed like they could do a version of that, and I was like, oh, great. So it's like an all-in-one type of situation, because I'm not over here trying to spend like a ton of money on plugins, or like custom plugins. But at the same time, if you're saying that I'm going to spend just as much money on the actual upload care itself, then that's working.
Yeah, I would just be very careful to compare their storage and their plans with bubbles. In general, if we have to, and maybe Chill, do you have any experience with upload care since you happen to be on the line? Chiel, are you here?
Yeah.
Yep. Do
Sorry.
you have experience with upload care or no?
What was it?
Upload care?
I do not. Sorry.
No. Yeah. So generally, tell me if your experience is the same. If we are using an external database for storing like images and things, I think we generally go to, I have clients who go to box.com a lot, and then AWS.
I've done AWS. Yeah.
AWS. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Box is nice because it has a nice integration with Bubble. So here I can show you, Adam. It's
Through Box,
it's-
we'll basically be able to get the links from Box and show the photos on the site.
it's even better than that because what they do is, since Bubble will natively like support it, I think. So I don't know if I have to click a button in the settings or not. But here I have the image, and then if I have the Box plugin installed, come on, Bubble. So there's these, but I think there's, maybe if I just do this. Box. Thought Bubble had their own version of it, but I know whichever one that it is that it has to be a Bubble supported thing because this one, yep. I knew they had it because now what I have is in here, just gonna refresh this page here.
Essentially, I'm just trying to
Might
do anything that's
require-
going to make it quick and easy.
Yeah, it's like really quick and easy because right from here, you should be, I'm assuming if I had my API keys entered, it would give me the option of whether I'm going to store it in Bubble or in Box. And then it just works like normal images work.
So I would use an uploader and then store it in Box, right?
Right, exactly. So you would, oh, maybe that's the difference. Yeah, so you're right. I was using the wrong element here. I need to use the uploader file or picture. It doesn't matter which, I think they both will show it. Where are you gonna, yeah, storage service. So I wanna say Box. And then I can specify, and then it will store it in Box as I'm creating things. It's just easier to, it's almost as easy as just using Bubble.
Got it. And then this is great. So I'm going to look into Box. Thank you for
It's
telling me that.
it's $60 per month for unlimited storage. So that's
my
the only thing is outside, like,
That's so good, I think, personally.
yeah, it's really, really good. Like the price is really good. Don't be fooled because it says it's $20 per month, but in order to use this, I think you have to have the plan that's $20 per user and you have to have 3 users, but $60 per month for unlimited storage on Box. So
Interesting about the users, why particularly, like, I'm the only developer on this technically, so I guess, okay.
yeah, it's just to access their API, you have to be on a certain plan that requires a certain number of users.
Okay,
It's
got it.
just their way of maximizing income.
Yep. Okay, so, and then but that still brings me back to the cropping question, which is again such a nice to have, but it's just like consistency is so important. So
Got it.
I think I'm just gonna Slack you about the because you mentioned that I think you created a version
The
of
crappie
Yeah.
extended. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great. And if I could like make it a like freeze it in an aspect ratio, that's awesome. I just want to somehow apply it to video too. So I'm comfortable like paying to extend it even more to also work with video. And we could just discuss that on Slack if you're comfortable with that.
Yeah, that's fine. We've got yeah, I have an example of it and we can kind of break it down. So
Okay.
yep,
Thank you.
you're welcome. All right, Nathan, welcome. Oh, maybe you stepped away or you're on mute. No, Nathan, are you here? Okay, we'll circle back to Brittany.
So I don't know, this may be a bold issue. I'm gonna share. I just thought this would have been straightforward, but I'm just trying to do what we just implemented, but it's saying to, you see, I don't know what's going on. And it won't allow me to,
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
Hi, Juan, welcome. Thank you for joining all the way in Venice, Italy. We're happy to have you.
I wanted to say hi.
I appreciate it. So what's the issue, Brittany?
it's not letting me, so it keeps saying that there's an issue, but there's stuff here.
Yeah, but okay, so the group that's
Mhm.
holding the image is supposed to be of type text, not user. So I'm not sure what happened.
It is.
I think you moved the image outside of that group.
Okay. All right. I get
Yep. Okay.
it. A
That's the
mistake
kind
on
of
my-
issues that take you 1 hour to figure out what is happening.
Right.
And it was
And I'm like,
something
that's
so
why-
simple.
But that's why you have me. That's why you have office hours.
right.
One tip
Okay.
there. Sometimes in the left menu bar, can you move the 3 issues fix box, please? You will notice that the image should be like left, like more left than the other ones, like the group that contains it.
Oh, got you. Yeah, right here. Yeah.
So, or maybe if you unclick only show hideable at the top, and show this one. Yeah, there should be like your image or something. You need to maybe
I'll probably
expand the group, and you'll notice that.
So we made a call out, a shout out to Bubble and ask them to make the elements draggable and the element tree.
Yeah, or something, for example, when you
I'll fix
cut
it.
that you don't lose your variables or your dynamic settings or your work.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing that I would like is when you like in the undo and redo steps, when it kind of, if they could
to
have
be
some
able
kind
to
of
see.
description, so you know what steps you're undoing and
Yes,
redoing.
that's
Yeah, I agree.
huge. I'm gonna ask. Okay, these are on my wish list for Eli. So Eli, because Eli is. Go ahead.
Is that something Eli can do? Oh, that's Bubble though.
Well, so Eli, what Eli has done for us, and I don't have it yet because it's not in I can't download it yet because I'm not on a PC, I'm using a Chromebook. But as soon as he gives me access to it, I'm going to install the Pro NoCoders extension. And then the extension will give me a toggle to pop the elements tree out into its own box. And then I can drag it wherever I want, and it'll be wide enough that I can read everything. And it's super cool. You can see it in some of our replays. It's very cool. And then the other thing I have him working on, I don't know if it's ready yet, but for the plugins page, he's just going to hide all of the API keys. So when we're screen sharing, we don't have to worry about sharing sensitive information. So, but yeah, no, I just asked him if we could do it, and he went and he made it happen last week. I was very happy. But yeah, I'm gonna play around with more things that maybe Eli has access to that would be very cool for our plugin. So, Brittany, did that answer your question? Are you set?
Yes, I did have one other small issue, but if somebody else wants to go, they can.
let's see, we'll just go around the circle, Ben.
So trying to make a reusable element, it's basically trying to make these cards into reusable elements.
Okay.
And what I'm trying to find out is how would you stack it to be able to have, say, like a little radio or tick box up here so someone can see if they're following that brand?
Okay. So I'm waiting to see if Juan's going to take this one over or not. Since
Oh,
he's
sorry,
my,
sorry.
He's
No,
my
no,
reusables expert. Okay. No, so the answer is,
Tell me.
Can you show the other screen again,
Sure.
Ben? Yeah, so you want to put a follow, like a heart or something, or
Yeah.
some sort of icon that is like empty when it's not and then full when it is.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just wondering how to place it in a reusable, and if I have it as fixed, because that's the only way I can think to do it, or column, or how would you do it?
Align to parent,
Okay.
and then scroll down width, min width. Is that all that gives you in the reusable?
Yep.
This is a responsive limitation.
Yeah, I was checking that and I was like, what is this?
You're
I
like, what
haven't
is
seen
this?
that.
This is a new responsive
Yes.
editor. So Ben is avant-garde. He's basically challenged himself to rebuild his entire app in the new responsive engine. So he's going to be my responsive expert going forward. He just didn't know
For
that
sure.
I was incentivizing him to do that. So with Align to parent outside of the reusables, you would have that kind of grid system where you could put it at the top left, or sorry, the top right. I guess with fixed, you could do that. So
Align to parent and then just do it like that, you reckon?
yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
So let's make that 30 by 30. And then the image would go under that, which would, sorry, I'm being a pain.
You're not being a pain. This is, no. Actually, Justin said that earlier today because we got a question from someone on columns in the new responsive editor. And he was like, I really need to study up on this and get good at it, because I imagine that, the majority of questions we're going to encounter in the next few months are going to be around the new responsive engine. So,
and then would you just say, like, do that, add a margin to the top to get it down a little bit? Yeah, cool. Okay. Still too much. And then
for those who might be watching live, if you want a great sort of introduction to the new responsive editor, you can check out episode number 148. Eli, that was the first day that the responsive editor was live in beta, and Eli basically came on and created a dashboard in about a half hour, kind of showing it how he did it. And then he came back on Saturday. We have a special episode that went live on Saturday, and he rebuilt Bubble's own homepage using the new responsive editor. So that was a couple hours of a lot of fun, actually, watching how things work.
it was very impressive, I have to say.
Yeah.
What were the episode numbers? 148 and
Yep, episode number 148. And then there was a special episode on Saturday. It was cloning Bubble's homepage was the name of it. It didn't have an episode number because it wasn't technically in office hours. It was just a special live. And you can find those on YouTube. It's in our Facebook group, on our Facebook page, on Twitter. Eli's Twitter has it, so it's everywhere.
this is so different.
It
How would
is.
you align this underneath this then, Tonya?
So for that, I would probably put a group in there. So, okay, so did you set the page, I know it's not technically a page. Did you set the reusable to be aligned to parent?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So then I would put that group in there that kind of covers the width of it
You
and set the
or
group.
Would you,
in-
I'm sorry, would you combine that text and the image into a group?
Well, what I was going to suggest is that you take the group there that you take another group and make that group a column layout.
Yeah.
And then you can align things right underneath each other in that other group.
Gotcha. Yep, gotcha. Okay.
Oh,
So almost like just like this.
Hey, I haven't noticed that you are Kale. How are you?
hey, how are you? Good. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, I was on the, and I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Kyul.
Oh, you got it right. Chol.
Chol. Okay.
Chol?
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, I was on the line with Chol right before office hours started, so I just invited him to stay on so he could
Yeah,
see what.
Okay.
And we were talking about you. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
were.
thank you.
Yeah, lots of wonderful things.
I hope it.
How amazing you are. So
How's that? Does
yeah,
that?
you are getting the hang of this.
That's it.
That's
Wow.
about right.
Yeah.
And the next line under that, and we'd add a margin to that. And just
Isn't that
leave it.
cool? It's cool to watch this, like how fast you're able to do things, and once you get the
Just-
hang of it.
All that easy. Now, because that's behind a group, will that be clickable or should I bring it to the front?
Bring it to the front, I guess. I'm not sure. But didn't you say everything was clickable?
It is so painful.
In the editor, I guess, but maybe not on the page. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know, but it basically forced my hand to stack instead of going on top of each other
Yeah.
because there's just no other alternative. Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
And then let's see. Adam, you have anything else for this evening?
I do. So you probably hear something in the background. I'm in the kitchen, but I I do have a question about how to display PDFs, because I know that like you can upload a PDF as a document, and probably like we just talked about store it in Box, but like what is the best plugin to display them?
Got it. I'm going to hand this one over to Juan. Juan, did you get that?
Yeah, I checked it in the past. Give me a second. There are a couple, but I should check some apps. Give me a second.
Your hotel room looks very Venetian.
Yeah. Okay. There is one that is called PDF Viewer.
Some of them had like really bad reviews, so I just probably don't want to go with them. Like,
But the one that takes that it is like 3,000 apps, because there is another one that it is only like 250.
Mm-hmm.
And give me a second. PDF. No.
So PDF viewer, yeah.
Sorry, yeah. And if I'm not wrong, there was
Do you want to share your
also
screen?
another one.
One.
But I'm just opening apps to try to remembering which ones it was.
We could
Yeah.
try some. I played around with a few not too long ago.
Yeah, give me a
It was a
second. I
little
don't want
painful.
to maybe
So
reveal something that can be.
So
I don't know, maybe
is your goal to have
private.
it all within the bubble page and not to send it send it in its separate page?
Ideally, stay in the bubble page, yes. So like I would basically display this in a pop-up.
Okay.
No, I think this one.
If you know the size of like what the dimensions of your PDF are going to be.
Oh, there is also from Zero Code.
Okay.
It is called Air Document Viewer. You should pay it, maybe, but it will allow you to also view Microsoft DocX, XLS, X with macros.
So document viewer.
Air document viewer from zero code.
Okay. I'll check that out. And as Tonya, as far as your question, yeah, it's probably going to be like 8.5 by 11. It's resumes, so it's going to be standard from what I assume. So yeah, that's that. And then as far as the box integration, this is my last question, I promise. But when you upload and you choose Box as the storage solution, how do you call that data back in the database? Like when I upload an image and I'm using Box to store it, can I still just label it as a regular image?
Yep.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yep. No worries. So you said air document.
Yeah, air. Give me a second because
Is it a separate word or not?
Air space document viewer. If I'm not wrong, let me open it.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, perfect. We'll check both out.
This one.
Is there one that you recommend over the other or no?
I have tested both. I don't remember pretty well because it was in the past, and maybe they have updates, maybe for good or for bad. For example, sometimes when you stop like upgrading your plugin, or it begin having issues, or but I think maybe it will be more reliable, the zero code one, because it's a paid one. So if there is any issue, you can ask them and they will fix it. In the past, I have worked with some of the plugins of them. And if there is any issue, for example, with the Amazon S3 plugin, they were kind and tried to find the issue and added a couple of patch to fix the issue. So maybe
That's so weird.
I will trust more on this one.
Air document viewer, Microsoft viewer. That's what I'm going for. Either the Microsoft viewer or the Google viewer. Okay, I was like, why can't I find this? This is what I want. I don't know if that's what I want or not, but we can try it here. And then I need a PDF file. Hang on just a second.
Actually, one last question about the Box integration.
Sure.
So how does, what ends up happening if I log into the account that all these files are stored on? I guess it's the same thing as if I logged into the back end of Bubble and looked at app data, right? I wonder how they categorize it and all that stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, so you can specify another good person to ask about the Box.com integration is Jordan when he attends, and he kind of alternates whether he comes to this one or the morning ones. He's done a lot of work with it to integrate with Box.com just the way that he wants to, but you get to specify the folder path and create the folders the way that you want to. So, and you can do, I think you can do some of that dynamically as well.
Okay, the folder path situation is a little, that's interesting because I just kind of figured I'm trying to think about now that there's a lot of different types of files that will be stored on this. So that's a project of its own, really.
Yep, it is. And this is what I wanted to try. Yeah, it's a little bit of a chore, but I'm sure I can ask Jordan if he can come on tomorrow and help you out and kind of show his implementation, so you can see if it's too much work, if it's more work than you want to put into it. But he likes it. He's very happy with it, I think. So.
All right, I'll try to come on tomorrow.
Yep. Awesome. And then if not, if he happens to be here, I'll just ask him to show it and then you can watch the replay.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yep, no worries. Okay, so I have this and I want to put a PDF in it, and I found a safe PDF to upload. It's called file.pdf. There There we go. Oh, I probably could do this profile one too. Yeah, the profile is probably better. Let's do that one. All right. And so it doesn't show up here. But let's preview and see what happens. Oh yeah, that was the weird thing that was happening to me. Like it says file not found.
I think it should be maybe another element. Can you check it, please? Maybe not Microsoft Viewer.
Maybe the Google viewer, because I'm in Google viewer. So let's do this and try. Yep. So this is just my this is my LinkedIn profile. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but you can download a PDF of your LinkedIn profile. So I was using it for another app. And so this is what it turns out to look like here. And then if I was to open that in my regular file preview, it looks like this. So you can see the difference between the two.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's see.
It worked? Sorry, I was not viewing it.
Yeah, it worked.
Oh, perfect.
Yep. It's maybe not like it would probably look better if I made the element larger, but
Yeah, or maybe the page not.
but they can
I'm not sure if
always
the
click
page
this
is-
to open it in a different page too.
Her. And maybe your page is fixed width, if I'm not wrong, or the element. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I could try here. Let's see. Oh, that looks better.
Yeah.
All right, Nathan, it's your turn.
Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. So,
Long time no chat.
yeah. So I was just listening back in. So I've actually used PDF Viewer, the other one. Pretty simple application on one of my sites, and I've had no problems with it. The end result looks basically what you just tried or just did. So I mean, I don't remember why I picked one over the other. But I've had no problems with the other one, and it's one of many file types that we do, and I have a special page or a special group that when it's PDFs that it pulls that up, and I haven't had any problems with that. So a lot of customizations you can do with it. So it'd be worth. I think that one's free, or it might be worth playing around with.
I'll check it out. Thank you.
Yep. So my real question, my other question. So I'm trying to let me get back in there. I'm trying to work with the exporting data from the front end, so a user can export data, and I've run across one just trying to figure out what the right way to do it is. I'm trying to download a data type of sale, but then a sale has another data type of camper and user and camp type, but I need the data within those other data types, if that makes sense. So I don't just need the camper name, I actually need the camper's birth date and things like that. So I can't figure out how to download a sale that I can't figure out how to download a sales camper's birth date because it's not a part of the sale, if that makes sense.
Got it.
So one way that I found out is it seems like people are creating a separate data type just for that report. So where the data type includes the sale information plus the camper information, and then the kind of that sub information within the camper. So that seems like I'm duplicating things, and that doesn't seem to be the right way to do it. So I'm really looking for that best practice. And then the second step, if I was creating a new data type, it extends into how do I'm still not familiar with the APIs. How would I run that recursive workflow to pull information from sales and campers and users and create new records in this new data type? So if I was to go down that path, that's my follow-up question. But I guess I would start with, what's the best way to export data that involves multiple data types?
Let's go back a couple steps and see who is it who's downloading the data.
It will be an admin, but it'll be from the front end, not from the actual Bubble back end.
Right. Okay, got it. And so they don't want to be in Bubble in the back end. And even if they were, you'd still have the same problem.
Right.
So, okay.
So I'm trying to build an admin panel for some of the people that continue to ask for this data. So I'm just trying to create a shortcut so I don't have to help them every single time.
Got it. So Juan, do you have any
I can share my
thoughts?
screen if I need to, or
I have used one that is very,
This sounds
I
like
like
it's
it.
something up Eli's
it is
alley.
called, it is called CVS. No, sorry, CSV.
CSV. Is it the
CSV
the
creator
T1
from
Oh,
Eli. Yeah,
okay.
1T.
Yeah.
CSV creator.
Let's
So
go.
basically, you need to add. I don't know how to explain it from here, but you basically create the labels with text when adding an ID to it and a unique. Give me a second to open something. It was in, so I can show you fast. Give me a second, let me remember, please. Here it will be like 4 a.m.
So
Sorry.
it's this plugin.
Which one?
So I'm sharing my
I'm not seeing
screen.
this.
So the
Yeah,
1T
it is this
CSV
one.
creator. Yep. So there's quite a bit here that's written, but it's one of Eli's, so we will support it. So we happen to know
CC.
Eli.
It seems to be not, but yeah, it is CC.
Okay.
Give me a second. Let me remember the app. Basically, you create your repeating group and you will download the data of the repeating group. You don't need to do like another database object. You only use the repeating group with some names for the I forgot how it is called. Give us a second. ID attribute at the bottom for each text. That will be the label of each downloaded thing.
So you just create the repeating group that you want, right? Is that what you're saying, Juan? And then you set up the CSV creator that takes the data from your repeating group, pretty much the way that it is in your repeating group. Is that what I'm
maybe
understanding?
you can have it, maybe you can have it like, let me try to explain this. second.
Are you just researching?
Yeah. To show it, summarize it.
Got it. Okay. While you're
Because
doing that,
maybe-
can I take
because
another
maybe-
question or?
No, 1 second. I send you the wrong plugin. The real plugin is from AirDev, and it is called Download CSV from Repeating Group.
Oh, got it. So we're in the wrong plugin. So it's not
Yeah,
ERES.
sorry. Download
Got it.
CSV.
This one?
Yeah. Done. And can you create a repeating group, please?
Yep. Already done.
Okay. So yeah, try to mix one like with a mix of data so we can
Got it.
maybe can be users maybe or whatever. Or...
Users. Well, let's do yeah, let's do dummy, but let's put dummies in there. Let's add something.
And add a text element, please.
Dummy, close, and then text. And then now we need to do something that references something else, right?
Yeah. So this text, can you go to the bottom of the properties? In the there, like, I don't know, set first, for example, in the ID attribute, like name first or something. This will be the label that will be downloaded
got
in the
it. Yeah, that's clever. I like that. So
maybe
let's do
maybe
first
can you without the spaces just in case.
camel case.
And in the other one the same.
And then, yeah, okay, we'll make this one the last name.
Maybe you can use, for example, another database object.
Yep, because
Just
we
in
gotta
case.
prove our point. Yep, got it. So let's do,
Or a math operation, for example, whatever.
okay. I like math. Math is
Yeah,
cool.
or current date time, for example. Yeah, and maybe at the bottom, you can set date, for example. Okay. And add a button external to it. Start edit workflow, please. Oh, yeah.
No, it's not the creator, it's the download one, right?
I
Oh,
think
it's a
you
work,
don't
it's on the workflow. Got it. Okay.
maybe. Oh no, maybe you need to add the element repeating group to CSV in the left menu bar in the middle of the page. Back below. Oh no, up.
Sorry,
up.
Say what you
Repeating
said
group.
again.
It is an element above, repeating there. No,
This one?
there.
Okay.
Yeah. And you need to differentiate the repeating group. So you need to add an ID attribute to the repeating group.
Okay.
So let's say RG download or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
And
here.
there. Maybe we don't need it. Only just paste it there. Maybe you can make it not so big.
It wants to be big.
Oh. Okay.
I think
Let
it's
it be.
invisible, so I can,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I think this, for example, in order to work, this element should be visible, right? It will be transparent, but I mean to don't be hidden just in case. And yeah, download. I think it's download. Okay, 1 second to check it. The action is repeating group text to CSV.
Hmm.
And leave empty number of rows.
Yeah, but I didn't see what you just said on here. Is it an element action?
Yeah, repeating group to, oh, what is, maybe this
It's
is another.
new. It looks like it's new. It looks like you have to get it first. So repeating group HTML ID is what you were saying we needed to do. So RG download. So here.
Yeah, you need to type there. Yeah, number of rows, leave it empty. Yeah, I think it should work.
Okay.
Maybe check the issues in the top, just in case.
That's from the
Image,
before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, let's test it and cross fingers.
Fingers crossed. All right. So here's our thing, and I'm going to download, and it says no.
Includes report.
Did you want to read that?
All of them have names. Yeah, if I'm not
Yep.
wrong.
I put all of them had, so first name, last name, and current date.
Is there some place you need to set up the plugin with the ID attributes? You created them on the elements, but you didn't tell.
Yeah, hang on a second. Nope, still don't like it. Here. No, because I think it understands that.
The RG download is. Can you delete the last step? The download this one. And
Well, this one is just getting.
no, it is. It should be. Okay, maybe that's the issue. I don't know why I have this action and this is the last. Your plugin is download CSV from repeating group.
Wait, say that one more time.
The plugin that you have, it is called download CSV from repeating group.
Do you want me to take the other one from Eli out? This one, I can uninstall it if you want.
Yeah, just in case. Repeating group. It is called repeating group text to CSV. Can you type it, please? Repeating group. Oh, there is repeating group text. Oh, only repeating, please. Type only repeating, please.
This one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, so I can take this one off. Where was it though? It must have been in plugins, huh?
Yeah.
Use element IDs for headers, number of rows, leave that empty. Okay.
Yeah, and again,
you had
crossed
a
fingers.
other implementation of it. Nope, it hates me.
Oh God.
Yeah, there's something that we have to enter here.
I have it like these. It is weird.
Oh, but that's the wrong one. I'm like looking at the wrong one. It's this one is what I'm looking at. There's nothing to enter. Like there's.
Oh,
not a
maybe.
third party.
Just in case though all of them have data, right? Or not? Right.
Yeah, it all has data. Everything has data. As you can see here, there's only 3 and there's only 4 records.
Can you click? Oh,
I think we just have to stack actions. Because like, it seems to me like we should have a repeating group
no.
text to CSV, then get CSV from, and then download.
It works for me without that.
Which one are you on?
All of the labels have the HTML. Please, can you check it again just in case?
Yeah.
The ID attribute. First name, last name, current date, and when you click download. Oh, sorry, and this repeating group. Can you
And the
click on the
repeating
repeating
group
group?
has RG download,
RT download. No spaces.
no spaces.
Mm,
How many times have we lost hours to spaces?
hmm.
Too many times.
And when you click down, can you check the download action, please? Check maybe a space there, please. No.
Nope.
Hey guys, I gotta hop, but
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
yeah, I'll try to join another one of these soon.
Yeah, awesome. It was nice to have you.
Cool. Bye.
Talk later. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh yeah, maybe this can be the trick. Can you please check that your repeating group is full list, please?
Mm.
And again.
There.
Yeah. Very
That
simple.
looks like what you want. Nathan.
Yep.
Awesome.
Can you go back? Can you show me the
Sure.
workflow?
Sure. The workflow is very simple. It's just repeating group text to CSV. I'm guessing that's actually in
It's in plugins.
plugins, not
Yeah.
in elements, which is very confusing to me. So probably we don't even need this because
That's
we
what I
don't
was
use
wondering.
it.
Yeah. No.
You don't need to install it, or you don't need
And
to
very
plug it on that
important.
page.
Super important. The repeating
Yeah.
group must be full list. And each text should have an ID attribute, and the same for the repeating group.
Yeah. So it's very simple. You're right.
Yeah, and the order of the columns will be the order of the text elements. So if you have first the current date at the left in the repeating group, it will be the first column on your CSV.
Cool. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, team, I will leave you. Here
Go
is
to
4:10
sleep.
a.m.
Go to sleep.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks so much for joining us, Juan.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this office hours session. We'll be staying on. The rest of us will stay on for after hours. If you would like to join us for office hours, you can sign up at pronocoders.com. We do these office hours every day of the week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we'd love to have you. So go sign up at pronocoders.com right now. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.